What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in the Extra Academy survival guide. So we're about to go and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support any further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go and get into it, man. I'm glad to see you in good health. Quite some time has passed now, but I never had the chance to apologize formally. I heard that a foolish member of my house caused you quite a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, I had him disowned just as you ordered, but I would like to apologize once more. It's alright, do not let it trouble you. Crepin kind of swollen. Crepin Rothstaylor, a relative of Ed Rothstaylor, but more than that, he is a noble, dignified, benevolent, and wise head of house, a powerful duke. You can tell that even his staff deeply respects him, or fear him, one or the other. But my ability tells me that this man is definitely a villain, and you must be the representative of the Elk Company. My name is Lortel. I am incredibly honored to partake in this occasion, though I am unworthy. You are the daughter of the Elk Callahan and the Golden King. I've heard much about his good judgment and ambition. We tend to go wherever there is a good profit to be made. The scent of gold draws us in, you see. So it does. I don't like this dude already. I'm gonna be real. I don't like this dude already. The negotiations for the purchase of the Sage's Sealed Tomb. The negotiations arrive. A meal is served. The Sage's Sealed Tomb is brought out for inspection. Purchasing options are confirmed. Everyone writes down their offer, and once they are collected, whoever bid the highest will purchase the tomb. The Sage's Sealed Tomb is a treasured item owned by Sylvania Academy. The Academy does not wish to publicize the fact that due to the financial difficulties, the Sealed Tomb is being sold to the highest bidder. And so, Obel Forsyth, the headmaster, thought of a clever plan. I, as the princess, will be present as a witness. And Rachel, the deputy headmaster, will quietly conclude the bid without making the occasion public. The bidding will be kept as simple as possible. Among the two bidders, whoever bids the highest amount will take ownership of the Sage's Sealed Tomb. I heard how things will proceed and did some research on similar negotiations over sacred tombs. The Magic Book of Order, Carl, the genius alchemist, imbued this tomb with dozens of materialistic magic spells. The Book of Habitual Routine, a singular magic analysis tomb on organism, replication magic kept in the Royal Library. The Exploration, Record of Magic, a record of magic discovered by the Archmage Glock as he explored the mysterious southern continent. Interesting prices on each of them though. The value of the magic they contain, the academic value, and the value they pose as luxury items. That girl must be aware of countless other price ranges and purchase records of magic tombs. However, I mean, he don't look like he hurting for money either, so Crepin Rothstaylor will be the one to obtain the sealed tomb. We have received your bids. Thank you both for your offers, and also with no set upper limit. It is most important to know your opponent's limit when it comes to the kind of process. We tend to go wherever there is a good profit to be made. Lortel revealed her objective, which is to make a profit. If she does intend to make a profit, Lortel would never go beyond 8,100 gold, the most that was ever bid on a magic tome. Anything more than that would make it difficult to resell and would only lead to losses. As long as Crepin writes down a little over 8,000 gold, which would be the most Lortel would go for, the Sage of Seal tome will be his. I will now reveal the bids. I think Lortel definitely overpaid. Crepin Rothstaylor, 8,500. I knew it. Someone like Crepin would never come to the academy in person to purchase something for a profit. The question is why he wants his tomb enough to offer so much money. Lortel, 94. What? Exactly. I'm like, ain't no way. She gonna go high as a mug. The Sage of Seal tomb will be purchased by the Elk Company. She like, shit, I got it. Our girls say, I got it. This ain't nothing. She wasn't after a profit at all. Oh, he pissed. He uber pissed. I would take my leave. Yeah, take your broke ass on. In order... I'm childish. All right. Serious face. In order to conclude this sale and issue a sale certificate, we will move to a separate room with the Elk Company's representative. What was Lortel after to begin with? Could it be? We are allies, right? At least for this occasion. That Lortel's plan along was simply to stop the sealed tomb from getting into the hands of that villain. No, she's now one to act based solely on a sense of justice. Even if that were the case, the fact that Crepin is a villain and his dark motives are nothing but speculation on my part. Even as the princess, I have yet to find any evidence against him. This must have been a request or an order from someone else, or someone is controlling Lortel. Someone who knows of Crepin Rothstaylor's sinister nature and wishes to stop him. I simply wanted to let you know that the rumor about Ed working for House Rothstaylor is completely unfounded. Oh, she's thinking like, well, maybe Ed put her up to this. I would say no, but it would make sense. But then again, he might have. Even as he was disowned and left to fend for himself in the wild. So much that he collapsed from overworking himself in an effort to survive. He has been trying to fight against House Rothstaylor evils all along. Ed Rothstaylor. Your Highness, what on earth have I done? I drove a man like that into a pit of despair. The princess was overcome with guilt, but her misunderstanding might have been for the best. Okay. Transfer to 7 days after signing the details of contract as follows. So the amount of money I can make after selling the sealed tomb to Duke Crepin is at least 8,500. Since I purchased it for 94, the difference will be about 900 gold. The merchant was lying when she claimed she wouldn't sell the Sage's sealed tomb to Crepin. You can sell it again or do whatever you want with it. As long as you obtain a certificate of sale for the Sage's sealed tomb, I won't do any favor for you whatsoever. Anything. How uncharacteristic for you to make such a mistake, Ed. One should never promise a merchant to do anything for them. A favor from Ed for just 900 gold. That's quite a bargain. Anything. Anything, huh? I ain't gonna lie though, man. Y'all know Yin our girl, bro. Y'all know Yin is first bait. But we gotta be honest, man. Lortel is definitely making a strong case. She's making a powerful push to be first bait. She is. She's doing a great job of it. Ed, you got some hard stuff to figure out, my boy. If the princess had seen her face then, she would have coughed up blood in shock. Anyhow, that's how Lortel won the bid. You should have seen her face when I delivered your letter to her. I'm so glad that Elka is so innocent. Right? She must have bet on the fact that I gave her information as a member of House Rothstaylor. And her feelings for me played a significant part as well. I feel a bit bad for her considering what will happen next. But, Ed, you're awake. Who is this? Lucy? It's not even lunchtime yet, Yin. Oh, Yin, okay. How did you get here so fast from the education district? She ran her ass off. My morning classes are all over. I don't have any more classes to attend today, and I'll do my homework tonight. Oh, Yin, sorry for worrying you. Ziggs told me everything that happened. It sounded like I caused a lot of trouble for you. Huh? No, not at all. But Yin, you were in tears all the time, to the point that there are now rumors that you were rejected by someone. And the other day, you even barged into the academy meeting room and she like, alright, bro, damn. Yin like, alright, fam. What an interesting story, Ziggs. It's really getting cold today. By the way, you should take care not to catch a cold. She like, take him away. Take him. Please punish me, Master Ed. I deserve to die. What the hell is wrong with you? I, Mug, had no idea that you were working yourself so hard, Master Ed. Oh, hey, Mug. There you are. I want to appear straight away and apologize to you, but I was concerned if I manifested before you were ready, it would mess with your magic, Master Ed. So I was relying on Lady Yin's instead. Don't make such a fuss. Hey, Ed, considering that you are unconscious for 10 days, it's only natural he's so upset. I suppose 10 days is a long time. Bro, Ziggs, why did you be... You know what? Is it, bro? Hold on. 10 days? The dead carcass started decomposing while I was unconscious for 10 days. The fishing net ripped open because I didn't patch it. I lost all my food. I guess I have to start over. My boy like, damn, bro. I had some good food too. I didn't even get a chance to eat it. You're thinking about overworking yourself again, aren't you? It's alright, Ed. I'll help. I also have time to help until the next exam. I can aid you with hunting and woodwork. Things like this work out just fine, as long as we take them one at a time. I'm suddenly reminded one of the not-so-distant past. The shelter made of twigs I erected when I had absolutely nothing to my name. The way I would fall asleep while being bitten by all kinds of bugs with no one to rely on. Some things took a lot of time, but I've achieved quite a lot until now as I survived each day. That's right. It'll work out just fine. My boy still look dead, bro. Our boy looks dead. He seems exhausted. You think so too, Marilda. But this is an opportunity for you, Yin. That vixen seems to be incredibly busy with her negotiations, so you need to use this chance while she can't make it to Ed's camp. That vixen of a girl is quite clever, by the way. You should learn from her. Whether you like it or not, if you want the man you like for yourself, you need to act more like a vixen too. First off, your outfit. You look like a country bumpkin right now. She look cute though. Why are you getting on her like that? She look cute. Right? I'm not very attractive. Huh? But you're perfect in another sense. Men are weak against women who seem cheerful and cute, but are actually very skilled at housework and being independent. Playing innocent while showing off that side of you is perfect. You think so? Roll up your sleeves, there you go, and tie up your hair too. He really is going through a hard time, so being at his side like a supportive wife is a good strategy. You're going to go see him today, aren't you? Do whatever it takes to get further with him. Marilda dating experience, 0. Get further. Never mind. Tell me this, Yin. What were you intending to do today at his camp while helping him out? What were you planning to do to get closer to him? I wasn't planning anything. She like, I don't know. I was just going to help. That's all I had. What's going on, Lady Marilda is crying out of despair. Are you kidding? At this point with this opportunity, do you really think that statue of a man will ever be so exhausted again? Think of how fast he has been learning and growing more powerful. It's a ridiculous pace. Do you really think he'll need your help like this again in the future? There is no better winning strategy than becoming someone who he can rely on during this precarious time. You need to use that position as someone who supported him when he needed it. It might seem a little underhanded and shameless, but alright, Marilda, damn. She's like, I get that. So I did think of something. Calm down and listen. Jeez. Marilda getting in her ass. That's quite clever. It was late at night. The stew Yin made for me was so much better than Zig's that it was on a different level entirely. It occurred to me that I should really learn from her to raise my cooking skill. But first I needed to focus on my recovery. That had helped me out so much I couldn't just keep looking exhausted. It was too early to say that I felt fine. I was starting to get another migraine and a mild fever. You look so tired, Ed. You didn't go back to your dorm. What are you planning to do? Agreed. What are you planning to do? What is Yin's plan? Nothing at all. Okay, she sits by the bed. Nothing at all. You don't need to pretend that you feel better. If your body is tired, your soul gets bogged down too. It's like that for everyone. I know better than anyone just how hard you worked and how intense your daily routine has been. When I was having a really hard time, there were a lot of people who consoled me and helped me. But what encouraged me the most, instead of consolations or offers to do things for me, was just when you stayed at my side without saying anything at all. It's been hard, hasn't it? You've done really well. You really don't need to do this, shush. I know it's been hard for you. You need to admit that so you can rest easy. Just admit it. Ed is having a hard time. He like, fine. He like, I don't even have the energy to argue, really. He like, I don't have the energy to argue. You got it. All right, I am. It's been really difficult. And morning comes. Okay, you look a little less tired. Still look a little drained, but nowhere near as bad. She looks so cute when she drew. I recovered fully. All right. Life skill details. Okay. Magic engineering. Okay. I wasn't able to progress as much as I had planned in the past 10 days, especially when it comes to magic engineering. Advanced production skills have a significant impact on core stats, and their versatility is incomparable to general skills. The problem is that teaching myself while taking apart and rebuilding magically engineered items has clear limitations. Magic engineering formulas are mostly given as rewards for completing main quests. So it's hard for someone like me who wants to avoid getting involved in the storyline to get my hands on them. But it seemed like Taylor was not at all interested in magic engineering. It was probably because even with the production formulas, he wouldn't be able to make anything useful right away. Because to produce them, you will need material that isn't available until the later half in the game. That wasn't the case for me. What could you be thinking about so hard? I had someone right here who could bring me whatever materials I needed, no matter where they were. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I was really shocked when you collapsed, It's good to see you're doing well too. Does it look like I'm suffering from a chronic fatigue? I have a very hard time looking after my dry hair and skin issues, and yet you have time to visit me in the forest. I need to take breaks too, after all. I have something to tell you. Now that Elk has been ousted from the company, it would be strange to keep calling it the Elk Company, right? So I thought I would just change the name to Merchant Company and reorganize its structure. But I need someone to help me with staff and asset management, the flow of sales, and taking care of business outside of the company. In other words, a joint leader. I mean, it's an interesting strategy from Lortel's point of view. That is a very interesting strategy. Imagine when we get up in the morning and go to work, we'll be spending our time separated by just one wall. Think of just how well you will be treated. Not only will you be the joint leader of the Elk Company, but you'll receive part of my private assets as well. It's almost like getting married. Oops, look at me rambling on and on. Lortel. Going so far for me is a little strange, don't you think? You have no idea. What? I understand, You must be wondering why I'm acting like this, and that the fickle emotions of a young woman shouldn't be involved in such major decisions. I bet that's what you're thinking, and I'm sure you have no intentions of being anything but business partners. She's right. I ain't gonna say you're wrong, but you never know. In a world where mere breath decides the flow of hundreds of gold coins, and where you must betray others first in order to avoid getting stabbed in the back, what do you think you will need the most in the end? It's someone who will never betray you. Someone who, even if you one day lose all the wealth you've accumulated, and even if everyone else turns their back on you, will remain at your side, no matter what. For some, that kind of person could be a family member, for some lovers, and for others still, a loyal friend they've had for decades. But for someone like Lortel, who must have watched numerous big shots rise and fall from fame and power, the fact that it could someday happen to her must be a fear that has always lived in the corner of her heart. I won't ask for much. Would you just stay at my side? You can at least do that, bro. Come on now. You don't want to take the cushy job. So, if you don't want to take the cushy job, at least do that. Lortel. I can tell you're about to laugh. It didn't work. What a shame, I almost had you. Your voice went too high-pitched in the middle there, you fool. I was getting the creeps too, What did you think, though? Did I manage to stoke your protective instinct at all? If you act all vulnerable like this, it's supposed to make the other person waver. What a shame, still. It wasn't all a lie. I intend to graduate from Sylvania Academy, and I have no intention of leaving before that. I haven't decided what to do after I graduate, but I suppose I could wait until graduation. But you do know that you never had a choice to begin with, right? I might be using this favor you promised soon. It was nice to see you after so long. He like, oh yeah, that damn favor, huh? Considering what will happen soon, I feel like I've done something terrible. It's like I owe her an emotional debt. You do. I mean, you did use her emotion in order to get the sealed tomb, so that was close. You're mine now. Is what I was is what I planned to say, leaving it at that. But seeing him like that has caused a setback in my plan. If I had left any later, I would have undoubtedly let my guard down altogether. I even brought the change for the money he paid for the magically engineered items. Exactly how much he paid minus 1 gold. But it would be awkward to go back now. I guess I'll just leave it at his cabin. Ed went to the river. Okay. Oh, and you ain't coming out the cabin? I should make him something to eat before he gets back. They like, You. Why were you in there, Yin? Why are you coming from the river? For Ed. And the battle begins once more. Another catastrophe was just beginning. You have not consumed enough meat or vegetables today, Master Ed. You must supplement them for dinner. And you have not hydrated enough yet either. Alright. If you collapse again, I'm done for. Please maintain a healthier lifestyle, if only for my sake. I would like to maintain this contract with you for as long as possible. Taking a shot at you, did he? I suppose the rational higher-ups exist everywhere. I'm sorry about that, mug. In any case, with the help of Ziz and Yin, I've secured enough food and firewood for now. Thanks to Lord, I was able to get all the furniture I needed too. The only issue is these 3 letters I received before I collapsed from overwork. One was from Lortel, warning me to watch out since the elf might do something unpredictable. The other was a personal letter from Princess Phineas, speaking of Crepin's movements. And the last letter was from the Academy, but the sender was entirely unexpected. It was from Professor Glass. It was a message saying that he wanted to meet with me in person once the conference was over. Unfortunately, because I collapsed and was unconscious for so long, I was unable to meet up with Professor Glass. So, there was no way of finding out now what he wanted from me, because Professor Glass is the final boss of Act 2. And the final chapter of Act 2 is already underway. I could remember everything about the final chapter of Act 2. The most talented mage in history, the great sage of Savinia. Professor Glass believed that it was only talented rare individuals like her that could change the world, and so he planned to use celestial magic which bends the rules of the natural world, to resurrect the great sage Savinia. However, Savinia Academy fell for Lortel's scheme, and ended up selling the Sage's Seal Tomb, which he needed in order to complete this celestial magic spell. Out of desperation, he stole the Sage's Seal Tomb and used Ayla's body, which was susceptible to celestial magic, to infuse Savinia's soul into, and attempted to start a new era of progress. It really was the machinations of a fanatic. I think I pronounced that correctly. But he made a mistake in choosing to kidnap Ayla. In order to rescue her, Taylor entered the fray. First the underground waterways, then his secret laboratory, the Soul Library, and everywhere else. Glass plans were blocked at every turn, and he met his end at the mage tower he summoned. The man who dedicated his life to academic progress, a more advanced future, and discovering talented individuals, said one last thing before he died. And whatever it is bleeped out. What was it again? In any case, the final battle of Act 2. The subjugation of Glass starts with the resonance ritual that switches the owner of the Sage's Seal Tomb. At the time, Professor Glass starts by kidnapping Ayla, Taylor's childhood friend. I suppose the devil of the underground waterways is quite terrifying. I'm talking to you. Why on earth are you? Why on earth are you? Okay. I hate this, Ed. Ed, how did you get yourself into this? You're being pretty harsh. I got kidnapped too, you know. Okay, so we got kidnapped too. I'm about to say, I also got kidnapped. How did you get kidnapped? Like, how? How did you get yourself in this? And so the subjugation of glass begins. How did you get kidnapped? Come on, broski. How you got kidnapped, Ed? That's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.